As the battle over tax relief unfolds on Capitol Hill, our next guest is offering tax relief to residents in his state. Joining us, Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont, and he is here at the table. Good morning to you, Governor.
Good morning, Andrew.
Okay, so we've been debating and having a big fight in Washington over taxes, but what are you doing locally?
We inherited a $2 billion deficit. First thing I wanted to do 5 years ago is make sure we didn't raise taxes. That's what the 5 previous governors had done. Now it's 5 years later. We've got our budget balanced. We're making investments. And we're able to have the biggest middle-class tax cut in history, about $450 million. So people are taking about a 10% tax cut, and the poorest folks, bottom third, eliminating the income tax for them.
Okay, what is this going to do to your budget, though? You're going to actually create more revenue out of this? You're getting more people into the state?
Yeah.
You're going to have to cut services to pay for it? How does it work?
No, we're making historic investments in education. But your bigger point, we've had tens of thousands of new families moving into the state of Connecticut the last few years. Some of them are paying income tax. I've always said I don't want more taxes. I don't mind more taxpayers. That's lifting up, keeping our budget solid.
What about SALT? We were having a debate here yesterday about the potential for SALT to come back. That would be a game changer for Connecticut.
That'd be a game changer. We have a property tax, not deductible, hit tax states like ours the hardest. That was by far the biggest tax increase during the Trump years, and they hit a lot of states like ours pretty hard.
And what do you think the chances are that you ever get it back? Are you depending on it? Are you thinking about it?
No, I'm not depending on it. It's surely not built into our budget.
All of your budgets for 10 years out.
Andrew, predicting what comes out of Washington, D.C., I can't do it right now. I mean, they don't have a budget. We don't know what it's going to look like 90 days from now. I think at the end of the day, given the yawning deficits, I think they'll be very careful about additional tax cuts.
When you think, though, about what's happening in your state in terms of just economically, what do you need to do? I mean, this goes to we were talking about, office space here. I mean, have people who move to Connecticut, do you have a whole group of people? Do you have people moving back, though? I mean, that's the other thing that we've started to see.
No, Andrew, I thought everybody moving into the state, maybe it was COVID related. They liked the little back, yard during COVID. They didn't want to be in an elevator. They've stayed. They continue to come. The only thing that's slowing us down now is housing. That's the biggest initiative. I need more workforce housing. I need more downtown housing. I need places for young people to live. If they come, the jobs are right with them.
Okay, can we talk? You may need housing for a different reason, immigration. You have people being bused up there. I mean, not in the same way that it's happening here. What do you think of the immigration problem in America? And do you think that blue states, which for so long thought this was not in my backyard issue, now it is?
It's in all of our backyards. Governor Scott from Vermont and myself just wrote a letter together, 2 states that you don't think are on the front lines of immigration. It's hitting us. I see what it's doing to the country. They've got to secure the border. I tell President Biden, we'll send the Connecticut Guard down to help you if that's what you need to get it done. And
what does he tell you back?
We're trying to get this bipartisan compromise. Congress, things take a long time. They got to get it done.
I'm actually curious. When you see Governor of Texas, Florida, whatever, busing some of these migrants up to the Northeast, do you say this is terrible? They're being used as chess pieces, and you think it's a misery, or do you say that this is working? Meaning, because I would argue, by the way, by the way, you can have both ideas in your head at the same time.
Hey, look. A, it's a political ploy. B, it got the governor of Connecticut's attention. So you can put them both on the map. But I can tell you, governors on both sides of the aisle think this is of preeminent importance. They've got to get this bipartisan compromise done. Don't say we're going to put it off for a year due to politics. It's hitting states even like Connecticut.
You want to weigh in on the presidential election? What do you think's happening here? Where are you? What's the age cutoff for you?
I don't know what the age cutoff is, but I think people like sanity. I think at the end of the day, they say Joe Biden may not be as energetic as they want, but I trust him. He's sane. I like where we're going.
Are you surprised at the number of Democrats that seem to be remarkably frustrated with President Biden, though?
No, we always get cranky until it's showtime. Then we all come together. I think you're going to find that President Biden has a heck of a record to walk. Look, the most important thing for my state is infrastructure. We're old. We got all these creaky roads and bridges. I'm going to be able to commute from Stamford to Grand Central in 20 minutes faster, thanks to the infrastructure bill.
Then what do you think? What do you ascribe, at least, the polls to today, or do you just not believe them?
Look, I think there's just general malaise, general frustration. It's true of every democracy in the world right now. But I think as people shake their head, they look around, they see where we're going, where we've been 5 years ago, look at the job creation, look at the investments we're making, we'll be all right.